your soulmate saying, "I just found out what really happened, and I haven't stopped crying since. Listen closely to me, because the one I have chosen for you has finally learned the truth about your past pain. They just found out what really happened to you, and their heart has been weeping for the hurt you had to endure alone. I am speaking to you now to tell you that their tears are a prayer asking me to heal the wound someone else left behind. My child, they have been crying since they realized how much love you have given without receiving anything in return. I have watched them sit in silence, overwhelmed by the depth of your hidden sorrow. They finally understand the heavy burdens you carried, and their only wish is to be the one who brings you absolute peace. Do not look away from this message, because at the end of our time together, I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. This sign will prove to you that their tears are real and that my hand is guiding them directly to your door. You must prepare your heart for this blessing, because the long wait you have endured is finally coming to an end. I have seen your lonely nights, and I know how many times you cried yourself to sleep thinking you were entirely forgotten. But your soulmate was praying for you during those exact same nights, asking me to protect the one they were meant to love. Now that they know what really happened to you, their prayers have turned into a deep, urgent calling to find you quickly. When they learned about the betrayal that shattered your trust, something inside their spirit broke wide open. They haven't stopped crying since the moment my spirit whispered the truth of your quiet struggles into their gentle heart. I allowed them to feel your past pain, so they would know exactly how to hold your fragile heart when you finally meet. The Lord says, "Stay with me until the very end, because I will soon tell you the exact moment they will reach out to wipe your tears away. I am bringing them to you, but you must recognize the gentle signs I am placing around you right now. Their sudden grief over your past is the strong bridge I am using to connect your two souls in perfect timing. You may have felt a sudden feeling of warmth lately, or woken up in the quiet of the night for no obvious reason. These are not mistakes, but unseen signs that I am preparing your spirit to receive a love that will never leave. I am asking you to trust me entirely, because this person is walking toward you with completely pure intentions. They just found out how many times you were made to feel like you were incredibly hard to love. That false thought broke their heart, and they have not stopped crying because they see you as my most beautiful creation. I am removing the people who lied to you, so this new person can show you what true devotion really looks like. Keep listening to my voice, because I am going to share a secret about your future that will bring absolute peace to your troubled mind. I am asking you to let go of your past hurts, so your hands are empty and ready to receive this new blessing. If you hold on to the pain of yesterday, you will not have any room for the immense joy I am sending you tomorrow. Your soulmate just found out what really happened when you were at your absolute lowest point, and they wish they had been there to protect you. They are asking me to guide their steps so they never miss another beautiful moment of your precious life. I am answering their sincere prayer by clearing your path of every obstacle that stands between you and true happiness. The silent tears you shed in secret were collected by my hands, and I have used them to wash away the bitterness from your path. Now, the one who is meant for you is shedding tears of their own, crying because they finally know your incredible strength. This shared emotion is drawing you both closer together, weaving a beautiful future out of the heavy pain you left behind. If you've ever loved with your whole heart, or you are quietly waiting for true love to find you, please know these words weren't written for just anyone. They were written exactly for you. Bringing these messages to life takes between 6 and 11 hours for every single video. That time isn't just spent typing. It is spent in deep reflection, careful prayer, and rewriting every single sentence until it carries the comfort your heart needs. I pour my own soul into this work, hoping these messages reach you at the exact moment you need a reminder that true love exists. To keep this sanctuary alive, and to make sure it remains free for the brokenhearted who need it most, I rely entirely on the genuine kindness of this community. If my hard work has touched your heart, brought you peace, or given you hope today, please consider sending us coffee on Ko-fi. Whether it is 1, 2, or 5 coffees, send with your heart how much you want to give. You can easily do this by clicking the link in the description below. The cost of even just 1 coffee directly fuels the long, quiet hours behind the screen. It is a warm, deeply appreciated way of saying, I see your effort. This matters. Thank you for being someone who doesn't just believe in love, but helps create it. Because of your warmth today, someone else tomorrow will find the exact words they need to keep their heart open. My dear child, you must understand that the person I have created for you is feeling your memories as if they were their own. They just found out what really happened in those dark moments, so when you felt completely abandoned by the world. They have not stopped crying since they realized how brave you had to be when you had no one to lean on. Jesus says, do not leave this space just yet, because at the end of this message, I will give you the final seal of peace to calm your weary soul. You must keep your spirit open to hear the rest of what I am doing behind the scenes for your beautiful love story. I am working in the shadows right now, turning their tears of sorrow into a clear map that leads straight to your heart. When you look back at your life, you might only see a long trail of broken promises and empty words. But your soulmate looks at your past and sees a resilient spirit that they are deeply honored to love. They just found out the truth about your quiet battles, and they are crying because they want to fight for you. I am the God who sees every hidden tear, and I have made sure that your future partner sees them too. They haven't stopped crying since I showed them the exact moments when your beautiful heart was taken for granted. Their tears are washing away the old dirt from your path, so you can walk clearly into this new season of joy. Stay with me and listen closely, because the final blessing I will speak over you today will change your life forever. I need you to understand that every painful step you took was leading you to someone who will cherish your scars. They are waiting to hold you, and I am ensuring that your lonely hearts meet at the exact right moment. You might have noticed a gentle, calming presence filling your room when you thought you were completely alone. This is an unseen sign from me, letting you know that your soulmate is sending their deepest love to you through prayer. I am allowing their spirit to reach out and comfort you while I finish preparing the physical road between you. The Lord says, the time has come for you to completely release the heavy baggage that no longer serves your bright future. You must let go of past hurts so your hands are open, empty, and fully prepared to embrace your loving soulmate. I cannot give you this ultimate gift if you are still clinging to the dark shadows of the people who hurt you. They just found out what really happened on the days you smiled through unimaginable inner pain. That revelation struck their core, and they haven't stopped crying because they want to be your safe place from now on. I am answering their deepest desire by weaving your destinies tightly together, ensuring they will be your lifelong sanctuary of love. My beloved, do not doubt the intense feelings of longing that wash over you out of nowhere. These feelings are simply the pure echoes of your soulmate crying out to me, begging to find you quickly. Their heart is desperately calling for yours, and I am the one carrying their voice directly into your weary spirit. Keep paying attention to this truth, because at the end of our time together, I will reveal the ultimate sign of my promise. You must not turn away now, because the deep healing you have been begging for is finally within your reach. I am piecing together your broken dreams to build a beautiful reality that you will share with your true love. Your soulmate just learned how someone else made you feel like your love was a heavy burden instead of a gift. They are weeping over that gross injustice, promising me that they will spend their life proving how precious you truly are. I am granting their noble request, because you deserve to be adored without condition and without any lingering fear. Have you recently remembered a happy place from your childhood or felt a sudden wave of nostalgic peace? That is an unseen sign of my presence, preparing your mind to accept a love that feels exactly like returning home. I am softening your protective walls, so that when your soulmate arrives, you will recognize their kind soul instantly. Jesus says, you must forgive the ones who left you broken, not because they deserve it, but because your soulmate deserves your whole heart. Let go of the bitter resentment that ties you to the past, so you can walk freely into this beautiful new future. I am breaking those old chains right now, so nothing can stop this divine meeting from taking place. They just found out what really happened when you tried so hard to save a love that was meant to fail. They haven't stopped crying since they saw the absolute purity of your heart and the depth of your true devotion. I showed them your painful past, so they would know that a love like yours is the greatest treasure. Do not lose your focus, because the final seal I am going to place on your life is arriving at the very end of this message. You need to absorb every single word I am speaking to you, because this is the confirmation you have been waiting for. I am speaking directly to your spirit to quiet your loud doubts and restore your absolute faith in real love. There were long nights when you asked me why you had to go through such deep suffering completely alone. I am telling you now that your pain was never ignored, and your soulmate has been weeping over every single memory of your struggles. They are crying because they know that your past heartbreak was the hot fire that refined your beautiful soul. Pay attention to the sudden dreams you have been having about someone whose face you cannot quite see. These dreams are unseen signs that your soulmate is moving closer, and I am letting your spirits talk peacefully while you sleep. I am putting their loving face in the shadows of mine so your heart will trust them when the time comes. The Lord says, "My child, you must be willing to let go of the terrible fear that history is going to repeat itself. If you hold on to fear, you will hide your beautiful heart from the one who is desperately trying to bring it into the light. I am asking for your final step of trust so I can fill your empty with the love you actually deserve. They just found out what really happened when you were forced to build thick walls just to survive the harshness of this world. They have not stopped crying because they only want to be the gentle hands that carefully take those walls down. I am guiding them to you with a spirit of immense patience so they will never rush your delicate healing process. Hold on to my words tightly because the final revelation I promised is drawing near to comfort your soul. You have waited so long for someone to understand you, and I am telling you that this person already does. Their tears are the living proof that they value your hidden heart more than anything else in this entire world. When you feel a sudden drop in your anxiety, know that your soulmate is praying for your peace in that exact moment. These small moments of relief are unseen signs that I am actively working to merge your two lives together. I am replacing your heavy sorrow with a lightness that will carry you safely into their loving arms. Your soulmate just found out what really happened when you gave your last ounce of strength to people who did not care. They haven't stopped crying since they realized how easily you were discarded by those who should have protected you. I am bringing them into your life to be your greatest defender, standing between you and any future harm. Jesus says, you must stop looking back at the closed doors that I have firmly locked for your own protection. I need you to completely let go of past hurt, so your hands are empty and ready to hold your new blessing. Your true love is walking toward an open door, and you must be facing forward to greet them with joy. They just found out what really happened to your confidence when you were constantly told you were never enough. They haven't stopped crying because they look at you and see a masterpiece that was horribly mistreated by careless hands. I am sending them to remind you of your true worth, and they will spend every day making sure you believe it. Listen carefully to what I say next, because at the end of this message, I will give you the exact sign of their arrival. I want you to feel the deep, comforting warmth of my promise, wrapping entirely around your tired spirit today. You are so close to the finish line of your lonely journey, and your soulmate is waiting right there for you. Have you felt the sudden urge to clear out old things from your home or make space in your life? This is a powerful, unseen sign that your spirit knows someone incredibly important is about to enter your daily routine. I am prompting you to make physical room for them because their arrival is closer than you could ever imagine. They just found out what really happened when you sat in silence, begging for someone to simply ask if you were okay. They are crying out of deep sorrow because they were not there to hold your hand during those terrifying moments. I have heard their cries, and I am ensuring that you will never have to face another dark night by yourself. The Lord says, release the heavy guilt you carry for not being able to fix the people who ended up breaking you. You must let go of those past hurts, so your hands are empty and completely ready to receive this wonderful new blessing. I did not create you to fix broken people, but to be fiercely loved by someone who is already whole. They just found out what really happened when you sacrificed your own dreams just to keep someone else perfectly happy. They haven't stopped crying since they realized how much of your beautiful light was dimmed by someone else's selfish shadow. I am bringing them to you because they want nothing more than to watch you shine brighter than ever before. Stay with me as we approach the end, because the final seal of peace I will grant you is almost here. I want you to deeply absorb the truth that your long season of suffering has finally reached its permanent expiration date. Your soulmate is walking toward you right now, carrying the exact kind of love that will heal your deepest wounds. Sometimes you catch a familiar scent in the air that brings you an unexpected feeling of absolute safety and calm. That is an unseen sign of my love, letting you know that the person meant for you is thinking of you. I am using the wind to carry their prayers of comfort directly into your physical space to soothe your mind. Your soulmate just found out what really happened when you were desperately trying to be perfect, just to earn basic affection. They haven't stopped crying because they already love all the flaws you have been trying so hard to hide. I have given them a heart that looks past the surface and completely adores the beautiful soul I placed inside you. Jesus says, "Do not let the bitter disappointments of yesterday convince you that tomorrow will only bring you more of the same pain. Let go of your past hurts today, so your hands are completely empty and fully ready to receive this incredible blessing. I am writing a brand new chapter for your life, and it begins the moment you finally release your old fears." They just found out what really happened to your tender heart when the promises made to you were instantly broken. They have not stopped crying because they know how deeply you value loyalty, and they are devastated that you were betrayed. I am sending them to you as a permanent fixture in your life, someone whose word is an unbreakable bond. Keep your spirit focused on my voice, because the final sign you have been praying for is about to be revealed. You must trust that the intense emotions you are feeling right now are the direct result of my divine healing. I am completely washing away the stains of your past, making you perfectly ready for the love of your life. Have you felt a sudden, inexplicable feeling of joy wash over you while doing absolutely nothing special at all? That is an unseen sign that your soulmate has just thanked me for creating you, and their gratitude has reached your heart. I am constantly allowing their pure thoughts of you to brighten your days as you wait for their physical arrival. They just found out what really happened when you had to rebuild your entirely shattered life completely from scratch. They haven't stopped crying because they are so incredibly amazed by the sheer resilience of your beautiful, unyielding spirit. I am guiding them to be your lifelong partner, someone who will help you build a future that can never be destroyed. The Lord says, you must stop carrying the heavy stones of regret that belong to the people who walked away from you. Let go of those past hurts right now, so your hands are completely empty and ready to receive this massive blessing. I am removing the heavy weight from your tired shoulders so you can run freely into the arms of your soulmate. They just found out what really happened when you finally stopped speaking your truth because no one was actually listening. They haven't stopped crying since they realized how many beautiful thoughts you kept locked away inside your quiet mind. I am bringing them to you to be your safest audience, someone who will hang on to every single word you say. Do not drift away now, because the final revelation I have promised is waiting you in the closing moments. I am asking you to remain totally present, because my words are actively shifting the reality of your current situation. Your soulmate is drawing nearer with every breath you take, and I am perfectly aligning your upcoming paths. If you have suddenly started waking up with a strange feeling of anticipation, know that I am the one causing it. This is a powerful unseen sign that your spirit recognizes the immediate approach of your divine lifelong partner. I am waking up your heart from its long sleep so it can be fully alive when they finally say hello. Your soulmate just found out what really happened. You cried in your car before walking into your empty house. They haven't stopped crying because they never want you to feel that kind of crushing loneliness ever again in your life. I am actively directing their footsteps to your door, ensuring that your home will soon be filled with endless laughter. Jesus says, you must completely release the false idea that you have to earn the love that I am freely giving to you. Let go of those past hurts and old habits, so your hands are perfect.